thank you. Joe Ligma. Did you hear that Steve Jobs died of Ligma? Who the hell is Steve Jobs? Ligma balls. Fucking... Oh, I love that fucking meme. Yeah, Luca's great. Actually, Okabe-san, I mean, Kiyoma-san. But he's a guy. Yep. Yeah. There's something I need to apologize for. What could he have to apologize for? No. Happy Umbra. It's a joke in the thing. They say the quote, but he's a guy. A bunch. So it's cool. I know that's like out of context. That sounds fucking insane. I know. This game is of its time. 2010. So, when they introduced this character, every other line was, but he's a guy. So it was, Lukako here is a beautiful shrine maiden, but he's a guy. The cicadas are chirping, but he's a guy. Like... Luca is such a mood, though. I want to be perceived like that. Yeah. Oh, I see you didn't know that. Yeah, no, don't worry. Don't worry. It's 100% A-okay. But... Oh, fuck. Just watch the anime. That's the only advice I can give you. Oh, fuck. Timidly, Lukako holds out his hand, and there, between his fingers, is a Lotto 6 ticket. And the numbers are the same as the ones on my D-mail. I grabbed Lukako by his slender wrist. Where did you get this? That hurts. Don't pick on Luka-kun. Mayuri gets between us. I let go reluctantly. What's wrong with you, Okabe? You're acting weird. Is the heat getting to him? Sorry, Lukako, but I need to know. Where did you get that Lotto 6 ticket? You told me the numbers. I did? Lukako nods with teary eyes. You told me to buy them because they might win. Really? When was that? A week ago? Damn you, past me. What were you thinking? This wasn't supposed to happen. However, the past certainly has changed. Or hasn't. It seems like it has. But at the same time, the present seems to have changed too. I'm alert while I stream? Oh, thanks, Brad. Wait. Did Luka-shi win the Lotto 6? Wow! Okarin's a psychic! Don't tell me. You sent the winning numbers with the phone wave? Her question makes no sense. Why are you asking me that? You saw me send them. I did. What are you talking about? Disconnect. Our stories don't match. I sent the winning numbers in a D-mail just now. We discussed it and then decided on what we should do. You all watched it happen. Then the past changed. It actually changed. I glance at the phone wave, name subject to change. There's no denying it now. That grotesque appliance, the bastard child of a microwave and cell phone, actually changed the past. Such a fucking... What a way to describe it. We have the power of a god. Though I still don't know why everyone else forgot about it. Hold on, Lukashi, how much did you win? 700,000, right? Third place. I answer with conviction. However... Lukako begins fidgeting. Something's strange about his behavior. I'm really sorry, Kiyoma-san. Even though you told me exactly what to do, I filled one of the numbers in wrong. Huh? He what? I stare at the numbers on the ticket in Lukako's trembling hands. If that 18 had been a 19, then it would have been third place. Just like Kiyoma-san said. No. So close, and yet so far. Okay, so when the big spooky numbers come up on, that means the past changed. And so, like, in an alternate timeline, yes. Very, very perceptive. They, if you remember from John Teeter, which I don't know if you were awake with you being sick, they mentioned divergence, alright? A bunch. And if you know anything like with math and like numbers, how numbers can diverge, it's a very gradual. So when the numbers pop up, it's how far the timeline has diverged, basically. I'm pretty sure I sent it with a 19. I see, okay, yeah. I'll know if I check my phone's send history. I take out my phone and bring up the send history. Huh? It's gone. Why? The D-mail I sent has vanished from my send history. Just like everyone's memories. The D-mail should be there, but it's not. It's almost as if it never existed in the first place. I ignore the worried stares of my lab mems and head outside for some fresh air. I need to calm down and figure this out. The ticket Lukako bought turned out to be 4th place. The prize is just 5,000 yen. That's still $50. That's not bad. Hey there, Okabe Rintaro. Suzuha calls out to me. She's still polishing her bicycle. Tennoji Nai is just squatting beside her, watching her work with great interest. 2 questions come to mind. 1, how long has she been polishing that thing? 2, just how much free time does the Braun Tube workshop have? You look like you've been brainwashed. You okay? Brainwashed? Me? Well, there's no one else here. I suppose you're right. Which part? Being brainwashed or no one else being here? Being brainwashed. You were? Suzuha suddenly stands up next to me and grabs my face. What? Oh, I see. This is probably going to prelude to something bad happening later on. That's the vibe I'm getting. I mean, maybe. Oh, fuck. This is one of the choices. Exactamundo. Her songs still contain words of prophecy. Before they reach it, Ferris must decipher the prophecies to find the location of the Holy Land. Eh? What the fuck? They. There's no need to put yourself in such danger. Retreat immediately. Sure. Sure. I don't know. At this point, I'm already assuming I'm going to get the bad end of the game because I didn't know those choices mattered for like 2 chapters. So I'm just I don't know. It's irredeemable, I guess. She then forces my eyes open with her index finger and thumb. No, what are you doing? Don't move. Suzu peers into my eye with a serious expression. But a second later, she lets go and steps back. We'll never know unless we keep going. Exactly. You're okay. You haven't been brainwashed. What? When you're brainwashed, they usually put a chip on the inside of your lower eyelid. A chip? Immediately after saying that, Suzuha gasps and covers her mouth. Then she puts her hand on my shoulder and gives me an embarrassed smile. Okabe Rintaro, please keep that confidential. Don't tell me. Is she... So you've been captured by the organization before? Just like me. Huh? The organization? Are you talking about CERN? That chip would hurt though. Yeah, it would. Wait, brainwash? What do you mean brainwash? That's a thing in this world? Maybe. Fuck, I don't know. Shit. Most of these fucking characters are super Chinibio. But there is actual time travel. So, you know, it's hard to tell the difference. The organization? Are you talking about CERN? No. Say no more. I understand your pain all too well. You do? Not like this. The organization's secret brainwashing facility, known as Apocalypse of Galliant. That place is a living hell. I don't want to revive any suppressed memories. Right. I don't think it was called Apoca whatever, though. But it certainly was a living hell. I can tell you'll make a good comrade, part-time warrior. The day of Ragnarok is near. Cool. Suzuha lifts her hand in a half-hearted gesture of enthusiasm. Suzuha? What's brain watching? Nei asks as she tugs on the hem of Suzuha's clothes. I, Hohoin Kiyoma, shall be the one to answer that. No, that's okay. Nei hides behind Suzuha. Haha, looks like Nei's afraid of you, Okabe Rintaro. You do well to fear me, Sister Braun, for you should also pay me respect, for I am the world's most infamous mad scientist. You're infamous? Indeed. World leaders would kill to get their hands on my genius brain cells. Wow. Still clinging to Suzuha's waist, Nei opens her eyes even wider and gasps in admiration. That's how people talk when they've been brainwashed, Nei, fucking N-A-E. Eh? Nonsense, part-time warrior. My brain has not been washed since the day I was born. Are you a liar, Mr. Okurin? Don't call me that. You shouldn't yell at children. Now, look, she's shaking. But Mr. makes me sound old. Oh, fuck. Oh, no. Don't tell me you sound old. I'm not even old enough to drink. Yet, what a disgrace. No, there's no point getting angry at a child. There's plenty of points to get angry at a child. I hate children. Fucking hate them kids. I need to show composure as an adult. You are fucking 18 years old. Shut the fuck up about being an adult. You're even more than a perv than Okabe. I'm not using san for you anymore. I'm not a perv. I'm a pervy gentleman. What does that even mean? Hey guys, do you think Okarin's okay? I can hear voices from the second-story window. Since we can hear them clearly from here, Suzuha starts chuckling. You heard everything, didn't you? Sorry, I didn't mean to eavesdrop, but I just couldn't help it. Did you hear about the time machine too? Oh. Yeah, I heard. Way to go, you. She strikes my upper arm in what I assume is a gesture of encouragement. What is way to go you supposed to mean? You haven't told anyone, have you? If I can't trust you to keep silent, I'll have to take extreme... I won't say a thing, I swear. Your secret's safe with me. Great. There's just one thing I'd like to ask. Did you see some kind of electrical discharge on the second floor just now? Electrical discharge? You mean like yesterday's rumbling? I nod. It happened once before. You're lucky the boss wasn't around. It shook. It was scary. I ignored the little girl's honest impression. Just now, about a minute ago, it should have happened again. Oh, really? I didn't see the second time. Suzuha tilts her head quizzically, then turns back to her bicycle. Maybe I was too preoccupied polishing my baby. Did you see it, Nai? Nope. Sister Braun frantically shakes her head. You didn't see the second one? I didn't see it. Disappointment spreads through me. What does this mean? Events I remember happening didn't. The fact that I sent a D-mail, the fact that we argued over what to send, but Kursu herself remembers that I called her Celeb Sev during that argument. Right after sending the D-mail, I was hit by a feeling of vertigo. It's probably related somehow. Did something happen? How much do you know about time travel? What do you mean by that? Suzuha-san seems slightly suspicious. So I explained to her what happened just now. Nay probably won't understand a word of it, so I don't think it'll be necessary to silence her. I don't know. You don't want to leave any fucking loose threads. I mean, you know, silence the child. It's one less child. I don't believe it. Suzu was dumbfounded after hearing my explanation. I've never heard of anything like that. Is it true? Are you telling the truth? Of course. We have created a bona fide time machine. We were able to change the past. Nobody can deny our accomplishments. That's right. Nobody. Jeez, it's not what I meant. Suzuha grabs at her own hair in frustration, but then her expression turns thoughtful. I don't know if what you're saying is true or not, but... She suddenly lowers her voice. I think you should try asking John Teeter. John Teeter? I mean, he's a hot topic right now, isn't he? A time traveler from the future. He might know something, since you're both time travelers and all. I see. You could be right. No. There's no doubt about it. The undoing of past events could possibly be explained through the many worlds interpretation that Teeter talked about. Come to think of it, it was Teeter's advice that led me to the IBN 5100. He should be able to give me a hint this time too. Quickly take out my phone. It's me. John Teeter may have come from the future to guide me. Yeah, that's right. His arrival here in 2010 must be the choice of Steins Gate. El Psi Congru. Who is he talking to? Dunno. Who could it be? Maybe it's someone from the future. From the future? Do you want to know who I'm talking to, Sister Braun? No, May shakes her head rapidly. She looks scared. I respond with the weary expression of a mad scientist who has seen everything and lost much. Good. Even if you are interested, never ask. I could tell you, but then I'd have to silence you. And I don't want to have to do that to an innocent girl. Come on, stop scaring her. She's just a little girl. I assume Nye is frightened because of the aura of danger that follows me everywhere. She's right to be. I'll get in touch with Teeter immediately. Your advice is appreciated, part-time warrior. Was I useful? That's great. Part-time warrior's eyes pop open mid-sentence. Oh crap. The boss is back. The boss is back. I follow Suzuha's glance to a moped headed this way. Judging by the sheer size of the driver, it must be Mr. Braun. Nay, if manager asks, tell him I was doing my job. Okay, but you have to let me ride your bike, okay? Okay. Good luck, Okabe Rintaro. I'm rooting for you. Suzuha pats me on the shoulder and rushes into the workshop. Nay and I are left in front of the store. What the fuck is that noise? Why is that so damn loud? Jesus Christ. Oh, fuck. The driver stops the moped and takes off his full-face helmet, revealing Mr. Braun. You're wearing a full-face helmet on a moped? The shit? Don't mopeds go like 20 miles an hour max? Welcome home, Daddy. That's still a speed? Yeah. But like... I don't know, a full face helmet seems a bit overkill. Especially when he's in a fucking t-shirt. Like, if you're gonna dress for the fall, do the whole damn outfit. Better be safe than sorry? Yeah, I guess. But, like, I don't... Nay, what did this nut job do to you? Manager leaps from his moped and interposes himself between me and his daughter. His eyes are bloodshot. My spine freezes. What a powerful aura of malice. You son of a... How dare you make moves on my precious daughter? I'll kill you. Wait, I haven't done anything. Then why are you talking with Nea alone? Huh? We weren't alone. Suzuha was here too. That girl was skipping work to polish her bicycle. Please forgive me, Suzuha. My life is too precious. Is that true, Nai? She promised she'd let me ride her bike, so I gotta say she wasn't skipping. Sister Braun ends up betraying Suzuha too. The manager breathes a heavy sigh. Skipping's the only thing she's good at, huh, isn't it? Worthless part-timer. It's true, I've never seen her actually do work. Anyway, shouldn't you apologize for making false accusations? What? Hell no. Stubborn old man. He thinks he owns the place. He thinks he owns the place just because he owns the place. How could he come to that conclusion? What, do you think you own this place? Just because you own the building? Yes. Understand? I won't let you off easy next time you make moves on my daughter. I wouldn't do something so suicidal. Mr. Braun nods in satisfaction. Nay, I brought some cream puffs, so let's eat them together. Okay. He parks his moped next to Part-Time Warrior's bicycle, then enters the store hand in hand with his daughter. Cream puffs? Can't get any more out of character than that. Is that what having kids does to a man? Well, fuck, I like cream puffs. Shit, they're good. Hey, part-timer, I know you were slacking off. Hey! Why is the 42-inch off? I told you to turn it off. I'm sorry. I leave Suzuha to her fate and return to the lab. I need to get in touch with Teeter as quickly as possible. Excuse me. He might be able to give me the answers I seek. He might even be able to explain the event that I witnessed a few days ago. The instantaneous disappearance from everyone on the streets of Akiba. Why the fuck is everyone still here? When I burst into the lab, everyone looks at me with concerned expressions. Mayuri starts to speak, presumably to console me, but I put my hand up to stop her. Wait. We'll talk when everything's over. I explain that we can't experiment anymore now that Mr. Braun is back. Then I dismiss everyone for today. Damn it! Oh, it's Ferris. Okay, that's fine. I can't stop now, Nyan. Judgment Day is near. I have to keep going. Nya. I must find the sanctuary. That is where Ferris belongs, Nyan. Okay. Alright, bud. I'll buy more bananas tomorrow, okay? Mary picks up her Oopa plush toy off the sofa and hands it to me. So for now, hug this little guy super tight and cheer up, okay? God, I want a friend like Mayuri. Looks like she's worried about me. But she shouldn't be. It's my job to worry about her. She has work after this, so she leaves. Daru goes with her, probably to see Ferris. Before he leaves, Luke apologizes again for messing up the Lotto 6 ticket. He knows about the time machine now. Next time I see him, I'll make him a lab mem to secure his silence. Mocha leaves with nothing more than a tiny bow. In less than 30 minutes... What the fuck? What? Shining Finger. I want to hear more about time machines next time, okay? It's a promise. See you. Cool. When was the last time I saved? I'm gonna save again. I don't want to lose like another fucking 2 hours of progress from fucking game crashing. In less than 30 minutes, Kurisu and I are the only ones left in the lab. Hey, assistant. You're not going back to your hotel. Is there a problem? No, no problem. I was just wondering what you were still doing here. Nothing. I just wanted to think for a bit. Can't you think at your hotel? What? You're kicking me out? Ah. Oh, fuck, this is me. I get it. You'd be lonely in your hotel room. But you have no friends, so you want me, the great Hohoin Kiyoma, to look after you. Isn't that right, you spoiled celeb Sev? You're the lonely one, aren't you? You've been acting gloomy all day. Do you need some advice? I'm an outsider in a sense, so it should be easier to talk to me, right? A man getting advice from a younger woman is kind of... mumble. But if you're fine with that, then just ask away. Why does she have to be such a smartass? She even does a mocking grin on her face. I need to send some emails. If you insist on staying here, then be quiet and stay out of my way. Okay, zombie? Of all your stupid names, that one's the worst. Despite her complaint, Kurisu makes no move to leave. She sits down on the sofa and starts reading a massive technical book. On closer inspection, I realize it's in English. Maybe my assistant isn't a genius, but just an extreme studier. Want some coffee? Sure. I make some instant coffee for Kurisu. I take a fresh Dr. P out of the refrigerator for myself and sit down in front of the computer. Alright, let's do what needs to be done. I only hope this doesn't get undone too. My plan is to follow Suzuha's advice. Get in touch with Teeter. After all, what I'm experiencing right now could have something to do with the many worlds interpretation. Which would mean that Kurisu is sitting over here there isn't the same Kurisu of whom I discussed the Lotto 6. And it would mean that this lab isn't the lab where we discussed it. How can that be? What's wrong with you? Stop fidgeting. Kurisu glances at me coldly. Damn it. She's looking at me like I'm a perv again. I keep telling her I'm not a perv. I'm Hoin Kiyoma. Anyway, why am I the only one who remembers what happened? That's another question I'll ask John Teeter. I don't know if there's a real time traveler. I don't know if he's a real time traveler. But he did help with the IBM 5100, so I'm inclined to trust him. But what should I write? Should I tell him everything? In any case, worrying about it won't solve anything. Enough stalling. I take out my phone. Question. Thanks for the intel on the IBM 5100. The code is from CERN's database. In other news, I've successfully built a machine... Fuck's sake. In other news, I've successfully built a machine that sends emails to the past. When we change the past by sending an email, does that change the world line? I noticed some events were undone. Does that mean the world line changed? You said the many worlds interpretation is correct, but I'd like to hear proof, if you don't mind. I sigh and chug my soda. Ah, cheers to that, bro. Now to wait for his reply. I check the @channel thread just to make sure, but Teeter hasn't posted recently. That was a pretty heavy sigh. Kurisu says without lifting her eyes from her book. Maybe I should tell her about the D-mail. That D-mail changed the past, and about how she seems to have lost her memories about it. Why am I considering talking to Kurisu? Because I don't think Mayuri or Daru would understand this problem. Kurisu, on the other hand, might be able to form a hypothesis. That's what I hope. Oh, what the fuck? Daru. Hello? Ogrin, I've made a terrible mistake. Mistake. Is it about the phone wave named subject to change? Is it related to the phenomenon I experienced earlier? I gulp. I know it's pathetic for a mad scientist to show anxiety, but I can't help it. I lick my dry lips and wait for Daru to speak. Actually, I left my wallet at the lab. What? What? I can't go to the May Queen like this. Can you bring me my wallet? I'll buy you a drink. Go jump in the river. I shout and hang up. Damn it. I got stressed for nothing. Right afterward, my phone rings again. Yeah? I'm not delivering your wallet, okay?
Doo-doo-doo! Ocarin! Ocarin!
Christ, women. I can't do voices. Oh, it's you. You're Wadaru, right? You don't have to lend that dumbass any money, okay?
Okay. So, Ocarin, I was wondering if you cheered up. Did you hug Upa like I said?
No. I'm a mad scientist full of madness and ambition.
That's good. You know, if you're worried about anything, talk to Mayushi, okay? Mayushi doesn't understand hard things, but she does understand Ocarin.
You understand me?
Sure. We've been together since we were little, after all. Hehe.
I'm hanging up. Work hard now.
Thanks. Bye.
She's adorable. That's so sweet. I know. She's adorable. She thinks she knows me.
Okabe, you're grinning.
Nonsense, Celeb Sev.
Don't call me Celeb Sev.
I was gonna tell Kursu the truth, but now I've changed my mind. The mad scientist Hohu and Kiyoma would never grin at the words of a mere hostage like Mayuri. So if anything bad happens to her, I'm gonna cry. Yeah, same. Damn it! Oh, it's Mayuri. Made experience.
Oh no, the pause? Nah, it's nothing. It's nothing. Don't worry about it. You know, I've been working for May Queen for 3 months as of today. The other girls threw me a party.
You got a fucking party for 3 months? I worked at Walmart for 3 years and they didn't even fucking... Dickheads.
I can't believe I've been a maid for 3 months. Time sure flew by. Oh, don't worry. Mayushi's still Ocarin's hostage full time.
Oh boy. Working 3 months maid. This is so weird how this changes things. Because I don't think any character has actually, like, said anything that I have said in these emails. So the fact that this changes things is really strange. Like, no one mentions things. Like, I talked to Lukako about the frogs, right? He didn't bring frogs. Where's the fucking frogs? He brought the lotto ticket. He didn't say a thing about the frogs. I'm gonna say 3 months. A party after just 3 months. Ridiculous. I don't see how that deserves congratulations. You girls are crazy. That's kind of rude. That's kind of rude. But you know what? Fuck it. Sounds like a fucking fun place to work if they throw you a party for 3 months. Probably have a fucking abhorrent turnover rate if 3 months is something to celebrate about.
You look like a girl in love waiting for an email from her boyfriend.
She sure likes to attack me for every little thing. Are you really that desperate for attention?
Just getting revenge. You're always making fun of me, so I just deserve this much.
Despite what you may think, I actually respect you.
That's rich. You don't even say my name right.
I'm sorry about that. Kursu lifts her face and stares at me in shock.
Well, that's unexpected. You actually apologized.
I do apologize, but I can't help it. For my brain has recoded you as my assistant, Christina, and I cannot correct it.
I'm gonna crack your skull open and stick electrodes in your hippocampus.
Alright. Fuck. Oh, right after that silly exchange, John Teeter's mail arrives. John Teeter. Details. Greetings, Kiyoma. Can you tell me exactly how you changed the past? She's really pretty? Yeah. Yeah, she's pretty. She got red hair. No, she doesn't have red hair in this. For some reason, I don't know if they like originally intended for her hair to be red or something, but in this, her hair is very brown. But in the anime, it's like fucking crimson. It's like stark ass red. Can you tell me exactly how you changed the past? I'd like to verify that what you said is true. We sent an email today. It was set to arrive last Tuesday, 170 hours ago. Fuck's sake. Alright, just wait till he's done. Uh-huh. Okay. Okay, here we go. Contain the winning numbers for the third place prize of that night's Lotto 6 drawing. The moment we sent the mail, my associates, who had helped plan the experiment and watched me send it, instantly forgot that any of that happened. When I checked, I found that the email had vanished from my phone's send history. I know for a fact that it arrived in the past, as my friend bought a Lotto 6 ticket based on the information I had apparently given him. He got one of the numbers wrong, but otherwise it was an exact match. Who are you talking to? John Teeter. Huh? No way. He's open to discussion as long as you're not trying to troll him. And his email address is public. This is the second time we've exchanged mails. Damn, he types fast on a flip phone? Bro, I remember there was this girl who used to babysit me and my sister, and she had a flip phone, and she could type like a whole paragraph, like do 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 do. Like she was like in high school. When when me and my sister were needing babysitting, insanely fast on the phone, like on those on the numpad, typing like you have to hit 3 times to get to the third letter. It was insane. I remember being just fucking mesmerized. Also, the fact that it was a woman, and I was like, wow, you're pretty. I was a very simple child. No wonder you keep referring Teeter's post. You believe him, don't you? Not entirely, but there are several points in his story I don't agree with. Really? I can't see it as anything but fiction. What the fuck? Wait, this is the second time we exchanged emails. No wonder you're referencing Teeter posts. You don't, not entirely, but there are several points in his story I do agree with. Okay, I was about to say that doesn't make any fucking sense. Really? I can't see it as anything but fiction. Very interesting. That's very interesting. From the events you described, it sounds like you indeed changed the past. I suspect that the email you sent changed Divergence. Excuse me. If only a little. Bravo. The instant your email arrived in the past, you shifted from your original world line to an ever so slightly different world line. On this world line, you received an email from the future containing the Lotto 6 numbers. You told your friends the numbers, perhaps because you didn't quite trust the email. But your friend got a number wrong. Oh, hydrate. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Abby. Didn't quite trust the email, but your friends got a number wrong when he picked up the ticket. The original email likely disappeared from your send history when the world line changed. All of this makes sense. The one thing I don't understand is how you kept your memories of the previous world line. Just so we're clear, you're telling the truth, yes? Yes, I still have my memories from before the past changed. That's the truth. By the way, this is actually the second time this has happened. You traveled 26 years into your past. Haven't you experienced something similar? Also, what effect do you think my intentional fuck, I hate this fucking shitty. Just put the damn word down here. I don't care if it's longer. My intentional manipulation of the timeline might have. Shit. Oh, fucking hell. Memory. I've confirmed that the divergence is currently 0.571015%. I cannot tell what the value was before you changed the past. This is because I, like your friends, have no memories of the world line before you changed the past. In case of physical time travel, memories are retained, even if the world line changes. That's been proven by my own experience. In the case of an email like the one you sent, the time traveler changes the past without actually traveling through time, a situation that scientists in my time never even considered. It wasn't necessary, since the invention of the time machine in 2034 gave us means of physical time travel. I'm afraid that I have no idea how to explain the phenomenon you're currently experiencing. How exactly do you measure divergence? Where do those numbers come from? The many worlds interpretation. Strictly speaking, I was not being entirely accurate when I wrote that. The Everett-Wheeler model is accepted in my time. The first functional time machine was completed in 2034. In the 2 years following that breakthrough, our understanding of the universe's structure grew dramatically. In 2036, scientists proved that the universe is comprised of attractor fields, which describe the extent of the world-line convergence. This theory was first proposed in 2020. Oh no, something in 2020? Oh, oh no! Oh shit, okay, that was fast. Sorry, I forgot to answer your question. I have a meter that measures divergence. A reading of 0% divergence, corresponds to the world line I originally came from. In other words, it's a subjective, not absolute measurement. This total can only indicate the current divergence. Yeesh. Are you caught up yet, Happy, or is this sticking? It's like sitting in a fucking college seminar. Please explain these attractor fields. How do they affect world lines? Observing convergence. Put simply, attractor fields are the focal points of world line convergence. Their existence is responsible for phenomenon previously known as fate and chance. There's no real point making small changes to a world line due to convergence. Small changes do not have a lasting influence. Humans can observe convergence are exceedingly rare. I haven't met anyone with that ability myself, so I'm unqualified to give you an accurate appraisal. But you, Kioma, might be one such individual. You might have the power to observe convergence. You might be the one who can guide us to a world line beyond 1% divergence. Across the wall that divides attractor fields. The tone of Teeter's mail has suddenly changed. He thinks I have some kind of power. First, I feel a sense of pride. Next comes apprehension. Could this be a trap? 3 months is a big deal. I mean, they celebrated my first and second months, too. Oh boy. In the first place, I can't confirm if this is the real John Teeter. And I don't even know if the John Teeter from 2000 was really a time traveler. If Teeter's world line theory holds, then that could explain the supernatural events I've experienced. But this last statement is pretty hard to swallow. As soon as I begin to doubt, all of his words start to smell like lies. That stuff about the IBM 5100 might have been a lie too. That mysterious program code could have just been a simple bug. Now that he claims I have special powers, he's Starting to sound like some new age con artist. And besides, I don't need Teeter to tell me that. Kursu jerks at the sound of my laughter. Don't just start laughing like that, it's creepy. But I must. He says I have powers. Isn't that rich? You don't have to tell me what I already know. Oh, fuck, this is... I was like, why is Kursu saying this? You don't have to tell me what I already know, John Teeter. I snap my eyes open wide. I raise my phone high to the heavens. My true power is the magic eye. Reading Steiner. Sounds to me like you've got a bad case of Chinibio. Eh? Eh. Kursu hides her face in her book. She pretends to read, but I can see from here that her ears are bright red. How does she know about Chinibio? Is she an channeler after all? No, that doesn't matter now. I need to reply to Teeter. What is beyond the wall? What will happen when we cross it? The future. If we cross the wall, we will have freedom. If we do not, then the dystopia I came from will be your future. In the exchange for providing false peace and joy, your masters will stamp out every last vestige of free will. As I said on that channel, my goal is to change that future, and you may be the one who can make that possible. Okay, now it's getting creepy. Is this some new cult? Or is he really trying to con me here? He also contradicted himself again. Teeter, who appeared in 2000, said he traveled back in time to retrieve technology lost in World War III. Yet this guy is saying he came to prevent the creation of a dystopia ruled by CERN. This guy might be an imposter. I'm fed up, so I quit replying. But just as I'm about to put away my phone, another mail comes. I open up my phone reluctantly while enduring Kurasu's cold glare. Future 2. Kiyoma, I want you to be the Messiah. What I read there raises the hairs on the back of my neck. What is this? Fear? Disgust? I don't know. But something is very wrong. The fuck? Oh shit, we're on chapter 4! Messiah, noun. In Christianity, a title for Jesus Christ. One who brings salvation to mankind. Savior. One who rescues others from peril. Salvation, noun. Deliverance from pain and suffering. From Kojian Dictionary. John Teeter is a fraud. I scream at the absurdity. Daru and Kurisu give me exasperated stares, but I ignore them. Me, the Messiah? Ridiculous. Ludicrous. To think that I would save humanity. I am no Messiah. I am the insane mad scientist Ohuin Kiyoma, who has walked through fire and bathed in an ocean of blood to escape the clutches of the organization. My desire is chaos unending. Do you think that destroying the system will bring peace to the world? The answer is no. No, I say. Death to the naive. I thought it said native. I was like, oh no. It's naive fools who believe such lies. The collapse of the authority means that the lawless chaos shall reign.
Makashi, what the hell happened to Okurin? Beats me. A few hours ago, he was exchanging emails with John Teeter, and then he suddenly got quiet. And then he started ranting. He's been like this for half an hour. He's been acting strange all day, don't you think? Agreed.
Listen up, lab mems. It's time to resume Operation Erd.
Seriously? The manager's still downstairs, you know.
Fret not, it's almost closing time for the Brawn Tube workshop.
The phone wave doesn't work at night, remember?
It's worth a try. We need to figure out how late the phone wave, named subject to change, works. At the same time, I want to see if the two of you can use emails to change the past.
Change the past?
I still don't believe in the many worlds interpretation or Teeter's attractor field theory. I love that he's at least a little crazy. Oh, he's fucking insane. Not from like an actual like mental point of view, but from a like, I guess a socially acceptable point of view. He's super fucking, you know, he's a weeb. He's Chinibio as shit. Actually, I'm starting to doubt them more and more. If we want to know how the world works, we'll have to figure it out ourselves. To do that, we need to experiment. One thing I'm sure of is that the mass disappearance in Akiba is related to D-mails somehow, as is the strange disconnect between my memories and everyone else's. According to Teeter, I have a supernatural power, the one I call Reading Steiner. My doubts about Teeter's veracity, that's not it. It's like veracity, but there's no O in there for veracity. Veracity? Is that how you spell veracity? Is veracity a word? Fuck me. I do need to determine if I am indeed the only person who keeps his memories when the past changes. Change the past to your liking, as long as it's something easy to observe. Preparations for the phone wave named subject to change are complete. Daru's eyes wander to the ceiling in thought. Next to him, Kurisu shrugs her shoulders and starts gathering her things.
I'm going back to my hotel. Show me your report on today's experiments tomorrow.
Hold it. When I grab her by the shoulder, Kurisu nearly topples over.
Hey, what's your problem?
Who's writing that report?
You, of course. This is your operation. And if we could get a report from the subject too, that would be even better.
Kurisu glances at Daru. Are you not interested in changing the past? What happened to your eagerness to experiment?
Did you forget what I said this afternoon? I'm against it.
But you were so enthusiastic when we began the experiments. You went along without a single complaint.
In your dreams, maybe. Was it her, or was it the other her? Speaking of lotteries, Mayushi won a magazine sweepstakes once. Amazing, huh? You know the hero of Gunbam? No, I won an autograph from his voice actor. Sure, voice actor. Why not?
I never knew Mayuri was a voice actor otaku. Sure. I guess.
In your dreams, maybe.
I twist my limb. Fuck, I've done that every time this fucking word appears. Limbs, lips. Same thing, really. I twist my lips into a grin. You're not being objective, Christy Celebsev.
If you're going to correct yourself, at least get it right.
We've already performed one experiment. I changed the past. Hey, no fair. Ah, but you were in on it too. But when the past changed, you forgot that it ever happened.
you talking about this afternoon? I mean, when you suddenly start talking about the Lotto 6?
Exactly.
They're really just hammering the fact that Phone Wave is not the actual name, even though you're already in Chapter 4. Yeah. I think that's not at all in the anime. I don't remember that being in the anime at all, which is probably a good thing, because it's kind of stupid. I explained what happened earlier this afternoon. You're not joking, are you? I'm serious. Seriously? One good look at my face, and Daru seems to understand I'm not joking. Kurosu, on the other hand, has a sour look, but she's always like that. Why did everyone else lose their memories? Did everyone else lose their memories? In order to find out, I need them to perform the same experiment.